You don't need a promotion, a lottery ticket, or rich parents to cross 7 figures. What you need is a system that keeps working when you're tired, busy, or doubting yourself. Maybe you're staring at your account thinking, how do people like me ever get to $1 million? You feel behind because your paycheck isn't huge. You feel stuck because every tip you've tried fizzles out. You feel pressure to pick the perfect stock, time the market, and become a spreadsheet monk overnight. Take a breath. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent with a simple plan that compounds quietly in the background while you live your life. Harry, your guide in this video, felt the same. Mid-20s, making about $42,000 a year, rent due, card balance creeping, no fancy degree, no windfall. He tried motivation and hacks and nothing stuck. Then he installed the system you're about to install. In 12 months, he wasn't rich, but he was unrecognizable. Less stress, money finally piling up, and a predictable path to 7 figures without a big paycheck. The point isn't that Harry is special, it's that what worked for him can work for you, because it doesn't depend on luck, genius, or perfect timing. You don't fail because you're lazy. You fail because your money flow is full of friction. Every month you're forced to make decisions after willpower is gone. Should you transfer to savings? Should you invest this week? Should you pay extra on the card or buy groceries first? That decision fatigue kills momentum. If you've ever promised yourself you'd start next month, you already know how the movie ends. The fix is to remove decisions. When you automate actions that lead to wealth, your average day becomes enough. That's why the system you're getting today is built on pay yourself first, before bills, dollar cost averaging, and tiny routine upgrades you barely notice. No chasing hot picks. No all-nighters researching coins. No guilt spirals when life gets busy. Harry's turning point wasn't a raise. It was plumbing, rewiring his account so money moved itself. Within 6 weeks, he was saving more with less effort. Within 6 months, his emergency fund was real, debt was falling, and investments were growing on autopilot. You'll do the same, starting small, building pressure slowly, and letting compounding do the heavy lift over time. Harry started where you might be, a couple thousand in the bank, a few hundred on the card, and a head full of doubts. He set one rule: future me gets paid first even if it's $10. He turned payday into pay yourself day, routing money automatically to safety, investing, and must-pay bills. 3 clicks replaced 30 decisions. Here's why that matters for you. The math of compounding doesn't care about your confidence. If you show up consistently, even modest contributions grow. For a sense check, not a promise, contributing $700 per month for 30 years at a long-term 8% annual return has historically landed near $1 million. Less than that still gets you far. More accelerates it. Markets vary, and returns are never guaranteed. But the habit of automated investing is what gives you a fighting chance to capture upside when it appears. Harry didn't wait for the perfect time. He made now good enough. Within 3 months, he could see the curve bending. That visibility, seeing your plan actually working, keeps you going when motivation fades. You're not chasing a dream anymore. You're executing a process. This is the framework Harry used. It's boring, mechanical, and effective. You'll see yourself in each step, and you'll see where to start today. Step 1. Build a 30-day cash snapshot. 90 minutes. Pull the last month's statements. Highlight recurring items only. Rent, phone, subscriptions, insurance, transit, groceries. Ignore one-offs. Pick 3 recurring costs to cut or downgrade today. Swap a $60 bundle for a $15 plan. Negotiate your phone bill, cancel the gym you never visit. The goal isn't deprivation. It's creating a permanent savings rate increase you can redirect into your plan. Step 2. Install the 2-pipe autopilot. Create 2 automatic transfers the day after every payday. Pipe A, safety, to a high-yield savings labeled 6-week buffer. Pipe B, growth, to your investment account. TFSA Chalk Roth, IRA Chalk 401k SOC RRSP depending on country, earmarked for a broad index fund or low-cost ETF. Start with any number you can keep. $10 counts, raise it later. The system works because it fires without you thinking. That's pay yourself first in action. Step 3. Pick the set it and stay portfolio. Don't want to pick funds? Choose a target date fund that auto-adjusts, or a simple 3-fund mix: total market, international, bonds. Keep fees, expense ratio, low. Contribute weekly or bi-weekly to smooth volatility with dollar cost averaging. This isn't about predicting, it's about showing. This isn't about predicting, it's about showing up. Harry chose a broad market ETF and stopped trying to outsmart it. Step 4. Nuke high-interest debt while still investing. If you carry high-interest debt, credit cards, payday loans, split freed-up cash, minimums on all debts, then funnel extra toward the highest rate, avalanche, while keeping a token contribution flowing into investments to preserve your habit. Why not pause investing entirely? Because habits die when paused. A small auto-invest keeps identity intact. I'm the kind of person who invests every payday. Step 5. Create your income engine. One skill, one offer, one client. A big paycheck isn't required, but a small extra stream accelerates everything. Choose one skill you already have or can learn in 30 days. Editing shorts, basic bookkeeping, ESL tutoring, lawn care, simple web updates. Package 1 clear offer. Land 1 paying client. The first $200 a month becomes pure fuel, automated straight into Pipe B. Harry stacked 2 tiny retainers totaling $300 a month and bumped his timeline without burnout. Step 6. The 1% ramp. Every quarter, raise your auto-invest by 1% of take-home pay or by a fixed $25. When you get a raise, root half to growth. This tiny rule preserves lifestyle while letting contributions snowball. Pair it with an annual rebalancing check, 15 minutes, and you're running a plan most people never install. If you felt like money only moves for other people, let this land. Your future millionaire self isn't built by a lucky break. It's built by these 6 levers repeating for years. If this calmed your brain, drop autopilot in the comments and I'll share a simple template. Your first 7 days. You're not waiting for Monday. Here's the micro plan Harry used, and you can copy tonight. Day 1. Rename accounts. Your bank app gets labels. 6-week buffer, investing, do not touch, and bills. You remove mystery by giving money jobs. Day 2. Set the 2 pipes. 2 transfers, $10 to $100 each, land automatically after payday. If you're paid weekly, set weekly. If bi-weekly, set bi-weekly. Day 3. Choose the vehicle. Pick your ETF index fund or target date fund and schedule automatic buys. If unsure, default to broad, low-cost market exposure. No perfect choices, just consistent ones. Day 4. Delete the 3 drips. Cancel 2 to 3 recurring costs you circled. Move those exact savings to your Pipe B number. Day 5. Tackle 1 debt. Write the interest rate on each debt. Select the highest. Create a $25 to $50 weekly extra payment. Keep Pipe B alive at any amount. Day 6. Draft your 1 client offer. Bullet the skill you'll sell, the outcome you deliver, the price, and who it's for. DM 3 people you already know. Harry got his first paying client by texting a cousin's friend. Day 7. Lock the 1% rule. Calendar. A repeating reminder for the first of each quarter. Increase auto-invest by 1% or $25. Want this 7-day sprint as a printable checklist? Comment "Million System" and I'll paste it in the top comment so you can screenshot it. Safety checks. You don't need the perfect number to start. $10 done automatically beats $1,000 you never send. Harry began at $15 a week and scaled. Chasing last month's winner is how people donate returns. Stick with broad exposure, low fees, and a written cadence. That's behavioral finance. Design your environment so your worst day still looks like a good investor. Grow your buffer to 1 to 3 months of must-pay bills. Use a sinking fund for irregular expenses, car, gifts, medical, so you don't sabotage your plan. Carry basic insurance appropriate to your situation. Use tax-advantaged accounts first where they fit. TFSA, Roth IRA for tax-free growth. Workplace plans when there's a match or deduction. Taxes aren't a footnote, they're a lever. One skill, one offer, one client until it's smooth. Then duplicate. Harry burned out chasing 3 hustles. He won when he kept one tiny retainer for a year straight. The first time your investments grow more in a month than your car payment costs, you'll realize you're no longer trading time for every result. That moment feels like cheating, because compounding starts working harder than you do. Do 3 things Harry did on day 1. Rename one account to 6-week buffer. Set one automatic transfer, any amount, into it for the day after your next payday. Set a second automatic transfer, again, any amount, into your investment account to buy a broad index fund or ETF on a schedule. That's it. Not a shopping list, an identity shift. Harry's transformation didn't start with a raise. It started with 2 tiny transfers he never had to think about again. Do those 3 steps, then come back and say, "Done," so I can help you choose a simple asset allocation. This is education, not advice. But I can help you simplify, because you don't need a big paycheck. You need a system that makes average days count. Install it once, and let time do what time does. Your future millionaire self is built in minutes you can spare today. You're the hero. Harry is your guide, someone who started where you are and proves the path is real. This is educational, not financial advice. Always do your own research.